Happy Halloween. Angry rabbits out, being angry. I'm filling in, and I'm here to answer a question, America. Foster's. Is it Australian for beer? Hell yeah. They drink it all the time. But it's not called Foster's. You know what it's called? Baby, get you some of this. America, I gotta be honest with you. Some Australians might not like this. I keep hearing it's like, oh, it's for bogans and all that. If VB's a bogan beer, hey, bogans, I salute you. I'll rock with you because I like the VB. I'm gonna crack it right now. Let me open up this mask. You can hear me a little bit better. What will VB be like in America? We would call it a domestic beer in Australia. I'm self-adopted Australian. I'm gonna die here. Get used to it. Oi. Oi oi. But yeah. As a domestic beer, it's pretty good. You might have some Aussies who might comment down below and tell you about Tui's or something else that's better than this. Like VB's piss. No, you know what's piss? Budweiser. Budweiser's piss. That's a domestic beer in America. Budweiser, sorry to tell you. Please don't send that out globally. My father drank it for many years. I can't drink the Budweiser. I don't know what it is. It gives me a headache. The next morning I have runny poo. We don't want to hear that. There's not very major domestics in America that I like. Bud Light, Coors Light. Those are the kind of beers that if you're going to have a big party and you just want to buy a bunch of beers to pound and chug away, you go buy those. All right? I know they try and get you on those Trini commercials or whatever they were saying, but no. Before I left the United States of America, I was in this. This is a University of Texas hat. This is Bevo, by the way. I drank Shinerbach. If you ever go to Texas, drink you some Shinerbach. You will thoroughly enjoy the Shinerbach. There's only one real global domestic beer or some global brand I like. I like Heineken. I do. But I need it to warm up a little bit. It cannot be ice cold. I'm not talking about hot beer either. So just put it out on the counter. Get you a 12 pack. Just set it out there and slowly drink away at it all night and just let the temperature raise. And it's good. Favorite American beer is the oldest beer brewed in America. Comes out of Pennsylvania. It is called Yingling. And if you can get Yingling while you're in America, Australia, go get you some. And Americans, if you come over here and you want a nice, decent quality beer, domestic, just get you a VB. This is not a normal size stub. It's not a 40 ounce. This would be I don't know, maybe 2.5 beer. Some Aussie, correct me. It's Victoria Bitter. Is it bitter? Let's see. Actually, it's quite... Hold on a second. Man burp. Excuse me. I do not apologize for man burps. My wife calls me a pig. I agree, but it's still man burp. America, come to Australia. Get you a decent quality domestic beer. You can go look for their craft beers and all that. I'm not here to argue what's the best. I normally don't drink a lot of beers. I normally don't drink a lot anymore anyways, but when I do, I pick up a VB. It's Halloween. I got my mask on. It's usually Halloween for me every day, so I'm always in this mask. Whew. One chug. That was almost one beer. Oi! I'm a self-adopted Aussie. Man, you know what? I'm getting tired. As an American, I find the term bogan disrespectful. I know people are proud of it. It's like rednecks. Let's have a little history lesson. The elite whites in America called rednecks because they were out in the fields working for them. And when they would come home, they would take off their shirts and their necks would be all red. So that's how they, segregated themselves from other whites. So when I hear people talking about bogans, they don't bother me. I'm part bogan. My daddy was born in Kentucky, Owensboro, Kentucky. Y'all, my my this half white side's probably half bogan. Sometimes when I get it, I was in Texas. I live in another country state. Sometimes my country come out. I swear I want to be a country singer. Old Town Road. I'm on take my... What is that stupid ass song? Horse down the Old Town Road. I'm gonna pick me up some VB and let her go. Know what's coming? Part 2. Man burp number 2. The wife's not in here right now, or she would call me a pig. You would hear it. I would accept it. I'd be like, you're right, you're correct, but I'm a man. I'm sorry. I didn't grow up in this new age of male neutering, where we're not allowed to burp. But it's always funny if I catch her burping or farting or something. I definitely ham it up and play it up a bit. Yes. She's an Aussie. She doesn't like the VB. She doesn't like beer at all. She likes Jim. Mr. Jim Beam. Yeah. What's with you Aussies and Jim Beam anyways? I got a little... It's that sourness. There's something in Jim Beam that I just don't agree with. I think it's from my youth. Like when it was like one of those first... when you drink for the first time when you're very young and something makes you throw up. You no longer like it. Yeah. Yeah. Go get you some of that Tennessee whiskey. Some of that Jack Daniels. Alright? I know it's not bourbon because it's not from Bourbon County. It's just some of that Tennessee whiskey. Yeah. That's the pride of America right there. If you want to import anything from America to drink, you import you some Jack Daniels. And don't buy these pre-mixed cans that you guys sell here. They fill it up that much soda and put that much Jack in it. No. Huh. Jack doesn't even need a mixer. All you need is some Jack. Chase it with some VB. Come on, Aussies. Do I have to teach you how to drink too? I think I am an undercover bogan. Because I hear the stereotypes. They like V8. V8s. I like V8s. I just can't afford one. They like them a Commodore. Or a Falcon V8. I prefer the Commodore myself. The SS. I like the 2009-ish to 2012 models. Even the wagons. Those are nice. Yeah. Mullets? Nah, I don't rock with the mullets. I had a rat tail when I was a kid, though, so I can't fully hate on the mullets. But if that's your thing, I ain't gonna hate. So what is that? 2 drinks? I'm not even trying to chug it. 2 drinks for half. These come in a 3-pack. So I guess that equals 6 beers. I can't do the math. Or as I say in Australia, the mass. They gotta add an S to it. They like to shorten everything, but they add an S to math. That was just a sip. That wasn't even a drink. So they shorten. Oi, go get me a VB from the Esky. Hey mate, how many's in there? I don't know, you do the math. Cut the S off the math. Let's call it math. And hey America, I don't think I've seen a Foster's in this country. Is that a clickbait title? Probably. Nobody watches my stuff, but you should sub. I'm gonna drop some knowledge for your Americans about Australia, and some maybe some knowledge to you Australians about America. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm doing random content if you look through my videos. Yeah, I'm not going away. This is the country I'm gonna die in. I'm not a liberal. I am not for labor. I am not a green because I'm not allowed to vote. I'm just a permanent resident. That's it. If I could vote for anybody, I would vote for... I would vote for VB if VB ran. Come on, these politicians. The common man, let's have a real talk. I know I'm an immigrant in Australia. Let's have a real talk. There's no jobs. Especially if you live out in the rural Australia. There's no jobs. We can all sit here and blame all the immigrants coming in and taking the jobs. That's not the story. All the real jobs are being exported out of the country, okay? You know, let's be real. The only thing propping up the economy in Australia are the immigrants coming in legally. It's not cheap. Trust me. It is not cheap. And the jobs they do create are all casual. They'll take one full-time job, split it in a casual, and have like 4 people working it. You know, whatever. What are we supposed to do? Australia, universal basic income. Can you bring that in? I don't know what to say. I'm glad the ACT has just decriminalized the use of marijuana. I have no horse in that race either. I don't care either way. But you know what's behind that? Tax dollars to fund programs. Can we use some of that tax money to build infrastructures in like rural communities of Australia? And we're always talking about droughts. This whole island continent is surrounded by water. Build you a desalination plant every 1,000 kilometers. Build you one. Yeah. Suck in some water. Let's terraform all this clay into some green pasture. That's what you do. Create jobs in the process. Or is that too extreme? And instead of exporting your iron ore to China and buying back the iron, why don't you pay a little bit more and have Australians use the iron ore, produce the iron, and make stuff out of it. Okay? Okay. You can make weapons out of your own iron. Sell them. There's been wars going on forever. Aussies could be exporting all this metal. Just, you know, come up with a new Aussie gun. We'll call it the Rabbit. You know how rabbits like to, and they produce a lot of the litter? Yeah, let's go fully automatic. Ooh, the Aussie. We call it the Rabbit. Compete with the M249. Call it the RVB1. Because this is about to go down the hatch. We're gone. Empty. So in the spirit of my fourth man piggly burp, let's call it the Rabbit VB4. Okay? And America, I don't even know who sells Foster's, but it's Australian for piss. Yes. And if I come back to America and I see any of you Americans drinking a Foster's beer, I'm just gonna king punch you. You know what a king punch is? Okay, I won't king punch you, but I'll pimp slap you. Okay? Is that a fair deal? Okay, I won't get violent. I'll just call you a wanker. Hey, Australia. I like your VB. It's a good beer. Don't hate on it. Don't say it's for bogans. Or if it is for bogans. I salute you. I like your beers. I like your V8s. Yeah. I'm not going to do a review on Tui's or anything else, because this is the only beer I drink in Australia. Let it be known. I've had other beers. This is number one. Number one. Thank you, Victoria. Rabbit out.